Oh my goodness, how hard is it sometimes when you see other people's posts online about success or about wealth, and you're in that phase of thinking, oh, nothing's working for me. I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. How can they be successful and I'm not successful? There must be something wrong with me. And we go into this kind of negative loop of emotions and end up getting quite triggered by other people's posts on social media. Now, I want to just say, these are normal human emotions. So if you feel sometimes envious or jealous when you see other people's posts, that is completely normal, and it's okay to honour and feel those feelings and admit to feeling them, because like a lot of feelings, the tendency is to go, shouldn't be feeling that. I should be really happy for other people. Oh, I'm a really bad person. I'm just going to squash that one down. So what we're going to be doing is tapping around those feelings so that we feel more able to celebrate in the success of others. Now, before we get started, I want you to think about that statement, I celebrate the success of others, and think about how true it feels to you on a scale of 1 to 10. So 10 is, yes, that feels really true for me. I'm always celebrating other people's successes. I'm so genuinely happy for them. I have no negative emotions at all. And I'm like, yeah, go for it. Down to 2, 1, I really want to, but I'm really struggling with it right now. I've got these emotions coming up that are really hard. So I'm finding it difficult to celebrate in their successes. Now, you can make a mental note of this, or you can put it in the comments for me. I always love to hear how tapping is helping you. If you don't want to share it though, that's completely fine. There is no judgment here at all. I've been through this a lot. I know what it's like and how hard it is to admit sometimes. So let's get tapping. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just releasing, letting go of any tension of your day so far. Let's do another one. Nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just releasing as we come into this lovely, calm tapping space. So tapping on the karate chop point, repeating after me out loud or in your mind. Even though it's sometimes really hard to celebrate in the success of others, hey, I'm here. I acknowledge how I feel. Even though I sometimes feel unpleasant emotions rising up in my body when I see those kind of success posts on social media. And I don't want to feel those feelings because they're not very nice. I choose to feel calm in my body. Even though I get really frustrated that success seems so easy for other people and so damn difficult for me, I choose to deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself. Eyebrow point. Some days it's really hard to celebrate in the success of others. Side of the eye. I really want to, I really do. Under the eye. But I get all these feelings come up, all these emotions come up. Under the nose. And sometimes it's easier to just look away. Not look at those posts. Chin point. Because I get all these difficult feelings that come up. Things like envy, jealousy, frustration, resentment, and perhaps even judgment. Collarbone point. It's kind of like, what do they have that I don't have? Why them and not me? Under the arm, because I feel like I'm trying really hard and getting nowhere. Top of the head, and seeing all those posts, seeing all those reminders that other people are meeting goals, business goals, financial goals, whatever it might be, just reminds me perhaps of areas where I'm not meeting those goals. eyebrow point. And some days I kind of wonder, will I ever get there? Will I ever be successful? Or as successful as those people? Side of the eye. I feel like they're all like, look at me, I'm amazing. I've achieved this goal. I've done this thing. I'm at this place. And I'm really struggling to see where I fit in. Under the nose. Or feel like I'm so far behind that it just feels impossible. Chin point. And I want the success of others to inspire me. I really do. Collarbone point. And that's why it's so important to get this stuff out. Under the arm. It's so important that I feel these feelings and know that I'm safe to feel these feelings. Top of the head, because being genuinely able to celebrate in others' success is really important to me. Because I would want other people to feel that way about my successes. I would want them to feel happy for me and to celebrate for me. Eyebrow point. Reminding myself that social media is not always the whole picture. Side of the eye. Sometimes people only share their successes and not the failures, not the challenges, not the difficult emotions, not perhaps the hardships. Under the eye. And maybe the people that I see sharing the success feel the same way that I do about someone that they perceive to be above them. Under the nose. It's like this continuous striving for things that you haven't got. And then once you get it, what's next? Chin point. And it's hard to talk about this stuff. It's hard to think about this stuff. And it's hard to feel this stuff. Collarbone point. Maybe there are not enough people talking about these feelings. Jealousy, envy, resentment, frustration. Whatever I'm feeling are normal human emotions. Normal human emotions. So just stay here for a moment and remind yourself that these are normal human emotions and it's safe and okay to feel them. You're not weird, you're not different, you're not lacking. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just feeling feelings. And that's really good. Under the arm. It's safe for me to feel normal human emotions. I give myself permission. I give myself permission. Top of the head. And remind myself that every single business owner, every entrepreneur has most likely felt this way at some point or another. It's not just me. Eyebrow point. And when we're reminded of something that we haven't yet got or achieved, side of the eye. It's normal to feel like we're missing something in some way. It goes back thousands and thousands of years to when we wanted food, we wanted the food that the other tribe have got. It's not fair. Why have they caught that big juicy animal and we haven't got anything? The normal instinctual human emotions and feelings. Under the eye. The problem is sometimes that can cause lack and scarcity thinking. And that's okay. Under the nose. But I would prefer to have a growth mindset around this. I would prefer a growth mindset over a lack mindset. Chin point. I choose to remind myself of how far I've come already. Collarbone point. All those challenges that I've overcome. All that success that I've experienced in one way or another. Because I have experienced success. I know how lovely it is to share that success with others. Under the arm. And I make a commitment to myself to keep on celebrating my own successes. Because we don't do that enough. I choose to celebrate my own successes. Top of the head. Because the more that I celebrate my own successes, the more freely I can celebrate the success of others. Eyebrow point. I am enough and I'm on my own journey. Side of the eye. That journey might be slower than other people's. It might look a lot different than other people's. And that's okay. Under the eye. And when these triggers come up around success, under the nose, I let them guide me and not hide me. I let my triggers guide me and not hide me. Chin points. And maybe there are some self-worth wounds around this. Maybe there are some wounds about feeling worthy and deserving. Or that I'm not enough in some way. Collarbone point, and that's okay. I can heal those. Awareness is always the first step. Under the arm. I choose to stay in my own lane and stop comparing my version of success to someone else's. Choose to stay in my own lane, not get caught up in comparison. My journey is my journey, their journey is their journey. Top of the head, I am enough. I am enough. We'll do one more round. Eyebrow point. I acknowledge and release these feelings of envy or jealousy or resentment or whatever it might be. I acknowledge and release them. It's safe to let them go. Side of the eye. Because the more that we honour and let go of those unpleasant emotions and feelings under the eye, the more space we create for the positive stuff. Under the nose, we create space for inspiration and motivation, perhaps patience, honouring our journey. We create space for the positive. Chin point. And when I do see the success of others, I choose to feel calm in my body. I choose to feel calm in my body when that comes up. And I can do that through tapping, through breathing, through journaling, honouring the feelings. Collarbone point. And I choose to align myself to others whose journey perhaps is similar to mine, or whose version of success I align to. Because if it's possible for them, then it's possible for me. under the arm. And I ask the universe to show me more of that kind of stuff. Show me more of the people that I align with, whose values I align with. Because, again, if it's possible for them, it's possible for me. Top of the head, I celebrate the success of others. Wealthy, soulful women are paving the way, creating those pathways for me. And I'm so grateful. I celebrate the success of others. They're paving the way, showing me what's possible. Okay, just stop tapping there for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in and release. And just keep your eyes closed for a moment and really just feel into that gratitude of all those lovely soulful women who you align to, who are paving the way for you, making it easier for you. They're breaking down barriers, clearing away the weeds, overcoming hurdles, so that your path is a little bit smoother and perhaps a little bit easier to find or follow. So just feeling into that gratitude and appreciation. And also appreciating all of your emotions, all of your triggers and the lessons that they provide. Saying to yourself now, I let my triggers guide me, not hide me. I let my triggers guide me, not hide me. I am enough just the way I am. I am worthy and deserving of success. I trust my journey. I trust my process. I am enough. And then another nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And now let's check in again on that statement. I celebrate the success of others, and how true that feels to you. And hopefully that score has gone up so that you feel that you're more able to really enjoy in and celebrate in that success of other people. Let me know in the comments. I always love to know how you get on with the tapping. Also, if there's anything that you'd like me to record a video on, let me know. You can put it in the comments or just drop me an email, hello@calmpreneur.com.